In this example, we're going to find the perimeter of the rectangle in the image provided. This is to give a heads up. In the next example, the video that'll pop up on the screen at the end of this one, we are going to have the same exact image and almost exactly the same directions, totally different problem, because the word perimeter will then be the word area. So you got to know what you're doing, okay? So area, all right, area would be the area of the inside where it's length times width or base times height. Perimeter is the sum of all the sides. Now, since it's a rectangle, we can conclude that from all the right angles, and the directions use the word rectangle, okay? But if the directions don't call it a rectangle, you have to use other indicators to figure out precisely what figure it is so that you find the area accurately. But the area of a rectangle could be found, the perimeter, or the sum of all the sides of the rectangle, could be found by a few different ways. If you wanted to do width plus length and kind of keep it all like that, that's totally fine. That might be safer for some people who mess up when they distribute. Or maybe you just think of it as 2W plus 2L. That's also fine. All right. So in this particular example, our perimeter, I'm going to have 2 times the width, which in this case is 2x plus 3, plus 2 times the length, which is 4x squared minus 6x plus 9. We're just adding and doing a little distribution in the process. All right. So what will I have to work with? Let's see. 2 times 2x, I'm going to have 4x. I'm leaving a little room. You'll see why in a second. So I did that right there. Now 2 times 3 is plus 6. Next, I'm going to keep adding. No subtracting. That's kind of nice. It's a little less messy. Positive 2 times 4x squared is going to be plus 8x squared. I'm going to put that here, so my answer ends up in standard form, and I'm going to line things up in columns and kind of know where everything came from. 2 times negative 6x is negative 12x. I'll line that up underneath the 4x, so I have like terms stacked vertically. And then 2 times 9 is plus 18. Where do I see mistakes usually for these? People start and they distribute to the first term often, and they'll tell themselves that they need to distribute and that they're going to distribute, and then they stop distributing because they write the first part, so say here 8x squared, but then they'll just keep going minus 6x plus 9 because, I don't know, your eyeballs are lazy and they don't want to move to look to the side, so I don't know what to tell you. All right, there we go. So final answer will be, let's scooch this up just a bit, perimeter equals, add straight down, that's really a 0x squared if you need, and that's a little plus. So this is 8x squared. 4 take away 12 is negative 8x. You should know your properties, your rules for adding and subtracting with positive and negative. 6 and 18. If you're adding mental math wise, I would add 2 and then 4 to the 18. 2 and 4 makes 6. 2 gets you to 20. 4 more, 24. Keeps it simple. That's called having a high cognitive ability. Don't rely on your calculator. You're going to get like dementia when you get old or something. So, work your brain a little, guys. I'm doing you a favor by encouraging you to not use a calculator. Okay? Think of me when you can still remember me when you're in the nursing home and you're like, 95 years old and your brain's in good shape. So there we go. That's it. That's your perimeter. A quadratic trinomial of 8x squared minus 8x plus 24. Perimeter, sum of all the sides. And that's it. There you have it. In the next example, it'll pop up on the screen. You want to jump to there. We're going to find the area of this exact same shape. And hope it was helpful. Hope you understand. Thumbs up if you do. Thumbs down if you don't. Have a great day.